I'm constrained today, so I don't have a lot of questions to ask. But I just want to say that it's amazing that after a year of your appointment, Honorable Deputy Minister, you still do not have a job description. And you are just not alone. You are two of you as deputy ministers. I think that is a cause for great concern, not only to us, but even to South Africans. However, I do want to take you to page 6 of your evidence in chief, where you were discussing the role of the deputy minister and looking at also the constitutional mandate of the deputy minister. But on paragraph 11, there is a telling comment that you are making there, where you are saying, and I quote, the interface between the executive oversight and operational authority within SAPS is constitutionally significant and institutionally delicate. I would invite the Honourable Minister to a little bit expand on that and just unpack for us, what do you mean? What is delicate about what you are actually saying here?
As I thank you, Honourable, thank you through you, Chair. As I explained earlier when I was talking about the interface between the executive authority and the accounting officer, there is a thin line that draws the distinction. And I said that their relationship is dialectical in the sense that the minister gives policy and issues directives. But this does not necessarily mean that it's a one-way flow from the minister to the national commissioner. The two persons need each other, and they should interact in a manner that strengthen their responsibilities or makes them to become more efficient by working together, consulting each other. It be normal it must be a practice that when you see a national commissioner knocking at the minister's office or vice versa, it should not be ufuna anilo. It must go without saying that every week or in 2 weeks, in 2 times a week or 3 times a week, the national commissioner or the minister will be visiting the national commissioner's office and vice versa, and they will be interacting on any matter that have to do with policing. If you master that, which the constitution that just says the minister develop policy and give directives, it ends there. It doesn't say the minister must see the commissioner every week or every fortnight or every month, but practically the two must interact in such a manner that there is nothing that they don't talk about. It must not happen that you find a situation wherein the two can meet, whether in a funeral or a social occasion or anywhere, and there are issues that they need to deal with and they don't deal with them and they surprise each other. It mustn't happen. The matter that I think we have not mastered very well as a country, even though we are becoming better from experience, is how the two interface. If I'm appointed a minister or I'm given a responsibility of a government entity, when I arrive there, suddenly everybody who is there must be moved somewhere. I must bring new people because I can't interact with the person that I find in there. And in most cases, you don't have continuity in terms of those who were running that institution before you came. And all you need when you go in there, yes, you have got this executive authority, but you have it within a context of an accounting officer and vice versa.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Deputy Minister. On page 9 of your evidence in chief, paragraph 20, you are actually saying, excuse me, if I may quote you, Minister Mkunu's approach was to allocate tasks as and when issues arise. This ad hoc approach has its benefits and disadvantages. Can you also elaborate a little on what are the benefits, what are the disadvantages of
The
this,
benefits
of this approach?
of having issues clarified earlier in the day, they are huge. But when you don't do that and you act as and when issues arises, you have difficulties. Difficulties that makes honorable members to persistently raise the questions they have raised about this non-delegation of responsibilities. It's not ideal. It's not good. It affects everybody, and even the staff in the office gets affected. They raise issues. My head of my office have been raising issues with me around these issues because they affect how they do things or how they have been doing things before. So the sooner a matter of this nature is resolved, the